Annyeong Buzz, welcome back to the channel where we dive into all things K-pop with heart, hype, and a little bit of hot tea. And today, we've got a pot that's still boiling. We're talking about BLACKPINK's Jisoo, the film Omniscient reader's Viewpoint, and the director's comments that have left fans absolutely furious. Now, this was supposed to be a win. Jisoo stepping into a fantasy action movie, playing a fierce high school warrior named Lee Ji-hae, who literally follows Yoo Jung-hyuk and has Admiral Yi Sun-sin as her constellation. That sounds epic, right? But instead of people talking about her performance or hyping up the story, we're getting controversy. Again. So let's break down how we even got here. When news first dropped that Jisoo would appear in the live-action film version of Omniscient Reader, there was excitement and some hesitation. Fans of the web novel had sky-high expectations. Lee Ji-hae is a fan-favorite character, known for her strength, her grit, and her complex relationship with the lead. So naturally, casting someone as high-profile as Jisoo, it was a bold move. But here's where things started getting messy. Recently, director Kim Byung-woo gave an interview that was meant to hype up the upcoming July 23rd premiere. But instead, it lit a fire under the fandoms, and not in a good way. When asked about Jisoo's role, he basically admitted that she appears very late in the movie and that they strategically cast her because she's famous. He even said, and I quote, "If it weren't for Jisoo, I probably would have just passed without knowing." Now I get it, marketing is marketing, but when you publicly say that someone was cast more for clout than craft, that's gonna hit a nerve, especially when it's Jisoo, an idol who's worked really hard to be taken seriously as an actress. And what's worse is, her screen time is apparently minimal. According to the director, it's exactly what was in the script, no edits made. So why use her name so heavily in promotions? Why push her in the marketing if she's barely in it? International fans immediately saw this as exploitation, using her fame to sell tickets, build hype, and drive buzz, only for her to be a glorified cameo. And let's not ignore what that opens the door to: hate. If viewers walk into the film expecting her to play a major role and she doesn't show up until the third act, that disappointment often unfairly lands on the idol, not the production team. And you guys know how brutal the internet can be. Jisoo started getting backlash she didn't even deserve. Comments like, "Why did she even accept this role?" Or, "She's ruining the story." Like, come on, she didn't write the script. She didn't direct the scenes. She's just doing her job. It's frustrating because this isn't the first time an idol's been used more as a marketing tool than as a performer. But what makes this case feel worse is the tone of the director's words. They felt dismissive, as if her fame was the only thing that mattered in the decision. So let me ask you this. Do you think casting idols in films should be more about their fit for the character or their ability to sell tickets? Should production teams be more transparent from the start about screen time? I'm curious how Blinks feel about this too. Are you excited to see Jisoo in this role, even if it's short? Or are you feeling a little used by how they've been marketing her in this movie? In the second half of this video, we're going to talk about the bigger picture, how this kind of situation affects the trust between K-pop idols, their fans, and the entertainment industry. We'll also explore what this could mean for Jisoo's acting future and whether Omniscient Reader is setting itself up for a sequel, or just digging a deeper hole. Let's talk bigger picture now, because this situation isn't just about one movie or one role. It's about how the entertainment industry often treats idols like promotional tools instead of actual artists. And Jisoo? She's no rookie anymore. She proved herself in Snowdrop, a role that honestly shocked a lot of people with how well she carried it. Was it perfect? No, but it showed potential, growth, commitment, and for many of us, it felt like the start of something exciting. So to see her cast in Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, only to be used as a marketing pawn, that feels like a step backward, doesn't it? The director's comment, "If it weren't for Jisoo, I probably would have just passed without knowing," really rubbed people the wrong way. Like, imagine working on a role, prepping for a character that fans adore, and the person leading the film publicly admits they only wanted you for your fame. That's not just disrespectful, it's discouraging. And yet, this isn't even unique. We've seen idols placed into high-profile projects just to get attention, not support. And when things go sideways, the idol gets blamed, not the people who made the choices behind the scenes. Now, don't get me wrong. If the film does well, Jisoo might still gain new fans and visibility in the acting world. But this controversy, it's already planted doubt in the minds of viewers. That's unfair to both her and the character she plays. This whole mess could affect how Jisoo chooses future projects. Does she take another supporting role, knowing it might be used as a sales tactic? Or does she wait until she's offered a lead with full creative backing and transparency? And I think that's something we as fans need to start demanding too. Better roles for our idols. Because it's not enough to just land a part in a big franchise or movie adaptation. They deserve roles that allow them to shine, not just stand in as human billboards. As for Omniscient Reader, there's still a lot of curiosity about the film. The original novel is beloved, the fantasy elements are intriguing, and the director did mention the possibility of a sequel. So here's my hope. If they do make a follow-up, give Lee Jae, Jisoo's character, the spotlight she deserves. Dive into her storyline, show us what she can really do. Because if you're going to use her name to sell the first movie, you better let her own the second one. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Jisoo will continue acting after this? And should idols like her be more selective or take these roles for the experience regardless of screen time? Also, are you planning to watch Omniscient Reader when it drops? And if you do, are you watching for the story or for Jisoo? Let's talk in the comments. I'll be replying to as many of you as I can because I know this one's gonna stir up a lot of thoughts. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow Blinks or anyone who's curious about how the industry treats K-pop idols in film. We've got more honest takes and K-pop drama breakdowns coming. Until next time, this is Anyang signing off. Stay curious, stay sharp, and always stand up for your faves.